I'm Ms. Ngozi Valerie Okochi. I'm one of the creative directors and co-founders of Lady Billionaire. And I'll be taking you today on fashion marketing and visual merchandising. So now that we've gotten the formalities out of the way, let's get into the nitty-gritty. I'm going to use a very simple example. How many of you probably have walked into a store, maybe someone referred you and said, oh, there's a new store that just opened down Enugu Road. You should go check it out. You walk into the place, look around, and then you're like, oh no, my pocket's not going to reach this one. You just come out. Basically, what they just served you is what we call visual merchandising. They just marketed to you the type of clients they want to walk in, basically with probably the way they have arranged or displayed their products, the type of products that are there, the way they received you. Maybe as you were coming in through the door, they handed you a glass of champagne and said, ma'am, welcome. You already know that that glass of champagne is going into the price of your dress. You understand? So already, what they did is that they just hit you with what they want, the type of clients they want, the type of audience they are looking for. And already, by yourself, you can judge if your pocket will reach their price or not. You can still ask for formality purposes. Just ask them, okay, how much are you sewing for? You might find out that actually it's within your price range by the time you ask. But already, with the first impression they gave you, you felt it was way above your budget. So that's basically what fashion marketing is about. It's about you finding your audience, attracting them, because that store sign, the signage that is there with a very big glowing light that even at night as you're driving past you can see it, is already something that attracts you. So they attract their audience and ultimately convince you to buy from them. In Enugu, some of the things that we refer to as luxury is not exactly luxury. Because when you're talking to the luxury audience, there are some certain things that you have to come to them with. You don't come to a luxury brand or to someone that buys luxury and then your price is 5,000 naira. That is the truth, because the thing about this type of audience is that they pay money for exclusivity. They don't want, when they come out, everybody's wearing uniform with them. So they are willing to put down that money in order to look different from everybody else. They are willing to put down that money to get quality in material, in finishing, and all of that, all the serene. Do you understand? So basically, you have to first of all find your audience, find what you want your brand to be. That will now determine the fashion marketing strategy you are going to apply to your business. So you can find your niche either by selecting gender. Do you want to sew for men? Do you want to sew for women? They're all different. The age group too. When you're sewing for young people that are still in school, that are going for lectures, nobody wants to wear a long train that is from here all the way to stadium, to the class. Students won't patronize you. So if you're looking to go for the youth, for students, for people that are young, you go for casual wear. What type of material are you using for it? Already, it tells them that, okay, this is our own people. This is someone I can buy from. How do you sell a top of 100,000 in the market? It's not a car. At the same time, there are some certain areas you can go into. You can't come to people that are working and then sell them chiffon top and tell them 3,000, 2,15. They won't buy it from you because they will feel it's cheap quality. So your location matters. The location has to match with the audience that you're looking for. If you're in the market, you sell market price. If your customers are probably somewhere within the axis of New Haven, Obi Road, Independence Layout, GRA, you have to find somewhere central to them so that it's easy for them to get to you. Because someone that works in the bank that wants to come and meet you after work cannot come all the way to Trasipolo and meet you. It will be very difficult. And then you see them, even when they have interest in your brand, but the inconvenience of coming all the way to somewhere, a location that is not convenient for them, they automatically call it off. So each brand, each market has its own advantage and disadvantage. It just depends on which market you want to go into. All of them will pay you, all of them will give you money depending on how you go about it. Especially when you're talking age-wise, Young people might come into a store and see clothes made with chiffon or with lycra, and they love it because young people, you're still young, your body is sweeting you. You want something that will show and flatter your curves, show off your figure. Meanwhile, the middle-aged at this point don't really care. They just want to look good and comfortable. So when they come into a place, they're not going to be looking for the same quality of material that you're looking for. You don't mind wearing that lycra material. They don't want to wear that. They want to wear velvet. They want to wear George. They want to wear expensive lace. So now you see that based on the quality of the fabric, you have selected your audience. Because when those people you are looking for come into your store and they can't find the quality of material that they're looking for, guess what? They're walking out. Because they can't buy what you're selling. First and foremost is your customer service. If a client walks into your store and they feel that your staff is rude to them, they're not coming back because nobody will come and pay you their money for them to get insulted. No one is going to come into your place for them to get ignored. It's not just about insulting a client, it's ignoring them. They walk into the place, no one even acknowledges them. Not even, hey, good afternoon, welcome, have a seat, I'm coming, I'm still attending to a customer, just give me 5 minutes. That's all it takes. When you are the only one running it, obviously if you have staff, there should be someone there to attend to them. But let's say you're starting off and you're the only one in the store. You can't leave them there and be like, but she sees I'm with another customer now, she should wait there. If there's some people that if they wait 2 minutes, they are that impatient. If they wait 2 minutes, they'll take their bags and leave, and they're never coming back. He said how the display and presentation of your work affects your potential clients. That's basically what visual merchandising is about. If I'm dealing with children, I can't use dark colors. Black, navy blue is not going to appeal to children. You're going to use light colors, sky blue, pink, because that's what will affect them. A child that is passing something and is glittering, they're like, mommy, 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 I want that. And if you're selling kiddies clothes and you have that glowing light and that child drags the mother to that place, you already have a client. There's a way you arrange your rack. You won't notice, they won't even talk to you, they just go straight to the rack and like, wow, this is nice. Because of the way you've fixed it. Another thing is not just arranging it to look appealing in the eye, you have to arrange it in such a way that they can see it. So this is just an example of directional merchandising. This is actually from our page, Lady Billionaire Luxury. You see the way the colors are being arranged on the feed. You have black all the way, and then you see red being introduced at the end. And I can very well assure you that the other ones that are following afterwards are also in red. Does not mean you have to follow exactly this template here. You don't exactly have to follow this pattern, but just make sure that the colors that you have there are complementary. So now when someone comes into your page, it's like a rainbow. It has to be organized in such a way that when people see it, they feel a sense of calm, like they understand what your page is about. And you see, the focus is on the dress. So you come in here, you're not looking at the model, you're not looking at the props in the back. What you're looking at is the dress itself.